nothing.
It was plans for it.
It's started working. I think you just press that little screen for it.
No, I'm trying to plug my MacBook into the here it is.
Questionnaire thing's not open on my emails. It had to happen last time as well.
Say again, sorry?
I can't open the questionnaire thingy. You know, for the attendance thing.
Yeah.
It's
On the survey market?
Yeah, because whenever it goes to my NHS email, that's what happened. So last sort of block before you took over,
Yeah.
they were pinging it to my Gmail, which opened it.
Yeah.
But
Can you not just forward it to your Gmail?
I just honestly won't. It's
Won't
like
done it?
yeah.
How weird.
Yeah, sorry.
What's your Gmail?
MURPHY.
If you email me with your Gmail address, I'll update it on the SurveyMonkey, and it should then go to that.
Thanks, mate.
No problem.
How many of those have you fixed? The random one just point out, right?
Is your on your screen? Is that central?
Oh, might be good.
Yeah.
Can you just put around your neck? Yeah,
And then tie it around your neck.
You go around. You're not video, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went. That's
What was the question you had about the stag thing?
You what? Oh, it's just getting close.
So actually, you get the yeah. Make it go through the thing.
We normally do at the start.
Do the start of what? For 162 slides again.
Okay, let's do it again.
There's a whole other talk. We can get through that.
Yeah, do MCQs first, and then you get to each slide, and feel free to start the MCQs ASAP.
Well, you don't actually agree with a lot of these MCQs.
No, I know, we thought that might be the case. I think that's why Sarah's chosen them.
Fine, let's make a start. Otherwise, it's going to drag on and no one can think on Friday night. MCQs, do you want to give them individually, volunteer? Or I can volunteer people as we go. I've not read them. I don't agree with the ones I have read, but they are probably indicative for the FRCS. The one thing I'm cautioning everybody about is they rotate through Southwards. We had a discussion last year, I think, or maybe the year before, one of the major trauma meetings, that I don't think there are any major trauma surgeons and examiners on the FRCS. And the stuff that we do and the stuff that we teach you to do isn't well publicised, isn't well known, and will probably fail you in your FRCS. So, what you actually, there's a what you do and there's a what you say in your exam answer. In the same way, what hip you're going to choose, all that sort of stuff. So, this is probably more indicative of the right answer for the FRCS, but probably not what modern trauma surgeons would do. So, there we go. That's central image.
Would have been helpful last week.
Yeah. It's quite a big button. That's the only button that's there. So, what's this? 69-year-old woman, standard, has done this. What Shatzer classification is it, essentially? Come on, what Shatzer?
3.
Everyone agree with it's a 3? Yeah. Fine. It is. The one thing I want to put out with Shatzer classification, just like Garden, is a plain X classification, not a CT classification. If you look carefully through that CT, I can almost guarantee you there'll be a split. So it'll be a 2. So 2, 3s don't really exist anymore. They do, they get a couple, but they're very, very, very rare on CT. The Shatzer is a plain X classification, and that just looks like a pure depression. It is just 3. Yay. This one, can you see all those X-rays all right? They're not that clear on my laptop, let alone on the screen.
Turn the lights down.
No, oh, no. Put them on.
Oh, that's cute.
There we go, hang on. Try row 4. Come on. Oh. How do you get back when we started? Right. So basically, which one of these needs buttress plating, or would be appropriate for buttress plating? D. Oh, Jesus. D. That is the right answer for this. I would argue, hopefully by the end of the talk today, you'll also think that E is easily buttressable. Big posteromedial plateau fracture, as seen in the next one. What's it associated with? So is it posteromedial corner? Well, that's a soft tissue thing, probably. Anterior artery injury, dual plate fixation, single extensile anterior approach to the knee, swallowed my own vomit, increase risk of DVT. Essentially, a bog standard chapter 6. Yeah, I don't think there's any argument about that. Yes. It will definitely need. I mean, you could do it, chop it off. That was a very other option. 53-year-old man, There's the injury in orange. What variable will most significantly increase rate of arthritis? Joint incongruity, mechanical abscess, fracture type, that leaves male or is old-ish. The version of old is getting different one, isn't it? To be honest, they're all risk factors. Joint step off, as long as it's reasonable, you know, say within a couple of millimeters, you'll be fine. Mechanical axis is probably quite important, but is a long-term issue with degenerate change. Fracture type, what is that fracture? That leaves male, 50-50. Greater than 50. It's probably also the fact he's actually got pre-existing arthritis in the compartments. Indicative, I think he's going to end up needing a knee replacement. So what they say, height, its width, its axis, and to a slightly lesser extent, joint congruity, provided you're pretty close. And the pelon are great, that's the problem part of it. The pelon fracture, the shaft fragment typically maintains what soft tissue patches. Soft tissue patches binds the following B, AITFL, and P50 is the movement for the symptomasis. Hopefully, have you all read the topless paper? Hands up, who read it? Hands up, who understands it? Good. I worked with Claire when I read that paper. I don't understand it. But yeah, it says the AITFL, so it's important with functional diastasis. We'll talk a little bit about the pelon bit. There it is. Standard bloke falls off a ladder, has whatever injury going to do. 2 centimetre laceration at the medium malleolus, medium ankle. What's the recommended initial treatment? Well, okay, who's next to examine? Fine. Not that one then. You don't need to see the X-ray, but you can see it quickly. There you go. That.
So exam answer is probably irrigation to bride next week.
What is the recommended initial treatment? Vague question. What's the initial treatment?
So reduction of casting.
So you're sat across from me in your
that's what you do in ED. Antibiotics and all that.
I would manage this person as per HLS principles. This is a high energy injury, ensuring this is an isolated injury.
Yeah.
So BORG guidelines, they have changed a couple of years ago. Well, they came about a year ago to reflect the NICE guidelines that were written. Now, that isn't exactly what happens in most places, but really important you know those word for word. Especially, a lot of them come up to the exam, come and done drivers with me, Mike. They say, I manage a person by the BORG guidelines, great. And then they got them wrong. So you have to know them. So, analgesia, reduction, splintage, repeat imaging, CT angiogram, that is in the NICE guidelines. Antibiotics, tetanus, ensure it's not a syndrome. And then you get to theatre and irrigation rather than splinting. Because splinting can be a variety of things. You can splint with an X-fix, you can splint with an internal plate, you can splint with a cast. So what they said, D and C. Not really a role we see, but the words in the NICE guidelines are suitably vague. So it's wound excision and debridement and temporary stabilisation of fracture or temporary fixation. This is sort of question getting your FRCS that looking at it going, well, it makes no sense. Like all of them are right, the question doesn't really tell me what I need to know. 55-year-old lady fell off the balcony. I've got loads of them. Close injury. But smokes 30 a day. Let's look at the pitch first. That's right. What's the most appropriate sequence? Well, take a ladder. E. E. Close reduction and splinting, external fixation, CT scan, that is definitely your exam answer. scan it, span it, plan it. And most people, if they have a CT done in A&E, which is often happen nowadays, and then you span it the next bit, get a repeat CT. Because where those fragments are after you've dragged it all out can be quite important. Sometimes you find that actually by putting that spanning extra fixation on, things are pretty good. So you're going to look at that and say, right, I'm going to leave that extra fix on during my definitive treatment. Because it's already got most reduction formally, and now let's pull things together. And then fight against the axial pull of the muscles. Apparently, you also have theories what we do here.
So I think so, but I think the author got its answer is E, but says put it in for discussion.
Yeah. So most people get horrendous results with immediate orthopeal fractures. The Vancouver guys get very good results. And when other people try to replicate them, they've got bad results. So when you speak about one of the reasons for that is choice of surgical approach. If you do a traditional direct anterior approach, lots of stripping in the acute phase, it's a disaster. If you come in very lateral through the bed of penis tertius, you seem to go quite well. I was very, very, very sceptical about that when I started. I don't become convinced I might have a problem with going in day one and fixing it. But you have to respect the soft tissue as well. But the exam answer, scan it, plan it. I've got to continue with these. Nice young man, crashed his car. We've got that. Yeah, that'll do it. We treated initially external fixation for 11 days. After moving the exits and plating the fibula, what will be the next step in the optic plan? Anterolateral plating, straight away. Sort out the joint. Medial plating. Metaphyseal fixation. Proximal screw insertion with non-locking screws to distract from metaphyseal fracture condition. Makes no sense. The good news is, if you find an exam answer in your MCQs that makes no sense, you're probably wrong. Anyone got an idea of what they would do? B, anatomic reduction acceleration to the artificial surface. Yeah. That is what I would generally do, but at the same time, there's a lot of different options there. It depends on exactly how you're going to fix it and how you want to approach it, and also what it looks like in that X-fix. Ah, perfect, there we go. Any questions? The one thing I remember is certainly coming to your trauma vivas in the second part of the exam. The examiner sitting across from you probably worked in the DGH doing elective hips or knees. Someone probably has to draw them a map of how to get trauma theatre. So they are not complex trauma surgeons. So just bear that in mind when you give the answer. They want a nice, safe, day one consultant answer that they can happily be at home when their new colleagues on call every weekend. So I'm going to talk about tibia top to bottom. This in itself is an entire 2-day course that we run in Bristol. For everyone that wants to know, that's going to be, I think, the 28th and 29th of November this year. Last year it was consultant-only course. This year, I think Strike are planning on running it as a senior registrar course. So it's a day of classroom, talking through complex cases and difficult things and different tips and tricks that you might want to know. Day 2 is a full cadaveric session of all the approaches and fixation that you will play with. Really well received last couple of years, particularly consultants last year, and mostly quite senior consultants who do maybe 1 or 2 at most tibial nails a year and that sort of thing, and they really enjoyed coming along. I would expect you guys to be better than them.